Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. We have horses, we have ridden Calypso here. We can look at his stats real quick. Calypso, we have our daily riding at 100%, which means we sort of need to get our loans paid off so we can get through days quicker, because we can only train him once a day. I also brushed him, which just involves going up to him when he's a little dirty, and in your tools it'll say brush and you just sort of hit it a few times. Nothing too crazy there. And yeah, we have 5% of this symbol, and there we go. I think we'll probably have to get another horse or two again, since we can only do it once a day, and they only cost, I think they only cost 5,000. Where was that? We may just do a couple more, because then you can sell them for like 3 or 4 times that, I think. So basically then when we sell them, we'll make a lot of money. But for now, if I can find my tractor... Oh man, my tractor is really far away. So we are way... map. Yeah, we are way down by the barn. I think we were selling some straw. Excuse me, car. So let's get this back on the farm. And today is going to be another planting and sort of preparing a field. I think we'll do soybeans and kind of get back to using crop for profit. We are doing pretty good on all the horse stuff. If we buy a few horses, we'll definitely, those green bars will go down, because we'll have a, like the ratio will be off because we'll have more horses to feed and stuff. But we have a stockpile of grass, or not grass, hay. We have a stockpile of straw and oats, so we should be doing just fine for another round of soybeans. Let's double check that we don't need to lime. I think we just did it. So we're good. Okay. So we'll hit Y, the Y key, and change over to soybeans. Get it lined up. And now we need to figure out what are we... I'm going to hire a worker. We'll make sure we overlap it pretty well there. And we're off. And this will take a while. It's a pretty small cultivator. So we have to figure out what to do, which I think we should buy a horse, which means we have to take out a tiny loan, or we could do a mission. What missions do we have? Nothing that's great. We have a harvesting on 23. Ooh, that's a big one. And look how, like, this odd shape. I guess we could go this way, but even then it's going to take too long. How much is it to rent? It's only $449 to lease, which is probably what we would do. So if we lease... What? Am I the object? Oh yeah, I am the object. Okay, so if we do this one, we'll spend $500 to get this stuff just so it goes faster, because we'll hire a worker here, and we'll use mine. We'll sell it at the grain mill, which is close. Oh no, I'm thinking train station mill. It's not too far away. And then we'll have about 25% yield for ourselves. Borrow. So let's try this. So we should have all the borrowed equipment here. And I need to pay attention to the map because they have the nice little circles to help guide me. I just need to actually pay attention and use them. Speaking of harvesting, it is that time of year again around here, so I've been seeing the combines out in the fields. I think they're all doing soy right now, but I could be completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the soy being harvested. Sorry, I just knocked the microphone. Yeah, so it's so cool to like drive to and from work, and I'll see the combines in the field with the auger wagons, and I think I saw a fuel truck next to a combine this morning, and just always just nice sights. It's a good feeling. The air is just my favorite time of the year. Absolutely. The weather's great, and I love seeing the fields being tended to. I don't like following tractors. I think I complain about that every year on this channel. Well, except last year when I was absent for a bit. But wait, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, why didn't anyone tell me? So the green circle doesn't tell you where to go. It tells you where to drop off. So I just wasted, not too much time, but enough. Yeah, I don't feel like following combines or following all the tractors because they can only go so fast, and you can't. They're hard to pass because they're so large. They're hard to see around, but whatever. They're grown food, so it's only for like a month. Okay, so let's get these teeth down. Gotta unfold, of course. That is a nice harvester. And now, ooh, that looks good. That is quite a large field. So we're gonna hire a worker here because they'll be able to go straight. And then we'll get this tractor and get our large trailer tipper thing. I actually did see the other day coming home from work somebody using one of these things. Not like this exact model, but I saw the combine driving, and then behind him was a person with one of these header trailers and the combine header. Because of course in real life you can't just drive down the road with a header attached like I do in the game. Alright, here we are pulling up the field. We can get our cover down. And this thing looks like it holds quite a bit. And we'll just set that there. And then we can go over and get our own. Hopefully it's going to be powerful enough to get across the field. We'll just cut across 21. And pretend like everything is fine. I don't know if we have crop destruction on other people's field. We do not. No, we have these nice little wave effect. Oh yeah, we can see it from here. Oh boy. Yeah, I have a feeling this harvester is not going to be powerful enough to go up the hill, but we could possibly go sideways and start cutting the field like shorter. But we'll try it once. Yeah, you can see it's already at like 1 mile per hour. So let's try going this way. Wait, what? I feel like I'm really bad at backing up lately, but I also feel like I'm not doing anything wrong. Like I'm doing the right thing. Nope, I was doing the wrong thing. Okay. Makes sense. And let's try this direction. Oh boy. I would entertain the thought of getting a new harvester, but I know we're not even close. Let's see if we do. Yeah, we'd get 69,000, and we need, even for like the next step up, yeah, we need another 45. And that gets us a little bit more. I wonder if we can customize it. If we can put like an, oh, hitting all the wrong buttons. I should take it into the shop and see if there's a engine customization where we can spend like 10,000 and just get it to be a bit more powerfuler. But this isn't going terribly. And then we'll just cut the distance the green one has to travel. We'll let that turn. Check on our planter. A little over halfway. How much is a larger one of those? Because that's a slow process too. Cedars, and we have this one. And let's see, this is 3.6, so a little less than double that would be 76. And we would get, yeah, we're not. Oh boy, no. That's okay. I'm content with what I have. It's a good place to be. Contentment. Yeah, that works alright. Already have 1,100 beans, so gotta turn it off to even turn it around. There we go. Let's see, and fun me completely messing up news. I lost another episode this weekend. It was a Factorio, a nice, I think it was a 28 minute, 28 minute, 28 I bet. I don't usually do 38. 28 minute Factorio video. Got our, we had our, let's see, I set up the bus, or no, not the bus, the mall. We started our mall, and a couple other minor things I had to do at the mall. Expanded our signs and stuff, and then turns out in OBS I had chosen the wrong scene and recorded it all black screens, so that just really it hurts. It really hurts when that happens. You go to edit the video and you're like, all right, yes, let us do this, and then you can't. So anyway, that was my last like few days was that happening, but otherwise all's been good. Pretty good weekend. I found out I can rent Nintendo Switch games at the library, so I did. Rune Factory 4, but you can only rent them for a week with no renewal, and if you know anything about Rune Factory, you need more time than that, especially since I don't really play games during the week, except for YouTube, because of well, work and other things. So I basically get a lot done on the, I play a lot on the weekends. So I basically have to just take that back on Saturday. I only have gotten in about 2 weeks of spring, which is disappointing because it was really fun. But the 5th one comes out next year at some point. I want to say quarter one, but I might be thinking of another game. Plus it'll be like more modern, hopefully as good because we're in factory rocks. Yeah, it's still cool to rent it and play it for a weekend, and yeah, nice service. I just wish we could do it for like 2 or 3 weeks, like books, you know, if there's not like a hold on them. But I think that's about all I did. You know, chores around the house always are needed. This weekend I have to rake and mow. Oh man, my life. I know it didn't sound that interesting, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm content. Contentment. It's the word of the day. So anyway, we are, let's see, 16 minutes in. I haven't seen the green combine in a while. I'm wondering if he's full. No, not even close. Okay, well. And this keeps shutting off. I want to try to get this going before he gets back. Hurry, yellow one. Go. This field is much larger than it appeared at first, but I guess we're kind of chipping away pretty good. Now that I'm making it shorter and the green one is plowing through the other direction, we just sort of have this corner. I think what I'll do instead of continue. Okay, everybody. Instead of continuing on, I will say this weekend I think I need to power wash the house. The siding is getting dirty. I need to get that done before winter. All right, now I'm just gonna skip ahead, and we will go until, or I'll see you back when either the planter is planted or this harvesting is harvested. See you soon. All right, we have almost completed a mission. That'll be, yeah, let's do it. So our planter is planted. We've paid $700 in wages, so we'll still make a lot of money. Because we should get 4,000 some just for the contract, plus however much more we get for the soybeans. This is going to be good. So first we got to unload. Let's see how much we can even carry. Yeah, we should have plenty. And the grain mill is like right there. We can see it, so this will be a pretty quick delivery. Okay. So we are delivering 20,000 soybeans, and we should only have to deliver about 75% of those to get the mission completed. So we should only have to give about 15,000 to the grain mill, and then we can complete the mission. Ooh, how does that work? If we can, okay. If we complete the mission, does it take away our vehicles, or do we just sell it all and then the mission will take away whatever? Yeah, I'm so new to these. Okay. Well, for now, let's just sell about 15,000. And we can actually check the gauge here. We're at 84%. $87, $91. So there's half of them sold. 95%. And there. Okay. So we have completed it. Now I think if we hit collect, it's going to take away the vehicles, which includes, what do we need to repair? Wait, what? This is like broken? I don't know. We'll repair it. We got the money sitting there. I've never seen that before. Anyway, yeah, I think if we go to collect, we'll get this money, but then it'll take away the vehicles, which means all this grain will also be taken away. So let's sell this first, which means we need to find where it's being sold. Oh, right here, 28,000 or 2,800. So let's sell all these. And there's 15,000. Almost, yeah, 15,000. And now let's complete this for another 3,500. So we are almost at 20,000. And basically that was all of the mission. Basically that was all the harvesting. So soybean missions, canola missions, probably the things we should be looking at when we sort of have some downtime. So now we're at a decision where we either invest in more horses or pay down our loan. And even though it's tempting to buy more horses because I want to train them right now. I mean, it's like real life. Like, do you invest first or pay off your debt first? And it's kind of like pay off the debt. You're going to be paying more in interest than you'll be accruing in returns, right? So let's get these back to the farm a little. I'm so sorry. I keep scratching my face and then hitting the mic. Yeah, let's get this back to the farm. 19 grand. If we had 500 more dollars. But we don't. So for now, let's pay off 15,000. And look at that. We're already at 90 grand left, almost at 85. That's a good feeling. And then once we pay off our loans, we can invest in more horses. But I don't want to take out anymore, especially since we really want time to fly. We're going to have to start speeding up the time a bit so that we can get to new days quicker, so that we can train our horse faster. But that will all be for next time. That will be all for this time. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, or comment below if you want to. And of course, all these birds, where did they come from? Have yourselves a very nice day.